My name is Caden, and these are the songs that make me, me. Let's go.
I'll be out of here by tomorrow. Will this day will come? Fill my mind with sorrow. Watching all the happy kids, they got some of that shit to borrow. No one wants to hear me out. It's just too much heavy cargo.
So, as you can tell, the first song that makes me, me is Barcode by Trippie Redd. I love this unreleased track because, one, I'm always looking for the newest music and the newest unreleased hits, especially in the underground music industry and the rap industry. Two, Trippie Redd is one of my favorite artists. He just released A Love Letter to You 5 a couple weeks ago at the time of this recording, actually. Very amazing album. I always love listening to emo rap because of the deepness of the lyrics and the complexity of love songs. And three, I play acoustic guitar, and what you just heard was an acoustic song. Therefore, it makes me, me, because I'm a sensitive, artistic, hopeless romantic acoustic guitarist. With that being said, let's move on to number 2 on our list. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I guess I lost my life again. It's just one of those nights again. No one wants their life to end. Drowning out in a life of sin. I guess I lost my life again. It's just one of those nights.
So, as you can tell, number 2 on our list is another epic acoustic Trippie Redd deep love masterpiece called Lost. It's unreleased. Hopefully it comes out on his next album, which I think will be an acoustic album, but the reason this song makes me, me, is because there was a time in my life where I was going through a dark period that Trippie Redd talks about in his lyrics, where I was bitter and rageful and always very, very emotional. But with the help of good music, good friends, and an awesome job, plus therapy, I was able to get past those self-esteem and mental well-being issues that Trippie Redd talks about. In particular, in the lyric, I guess I lost my life again. What he's talking about is the morality. He lost his morality and his ethics. During that dark time in my life, I lost those ethics. All right, let's get to number 3 on our countdown.
I don't like taking pills, but I took them anyway. I don't like cheap thrills, but I do like feeling great. I don't have me a girl, but I take her to space tonight. She got me roster, so you know I got a rocket.
Alright, so, as you can tell, we are away from the sad stuff, for now, at least. Number 3 on our list is Pills by Jaden. What makes this song part of me, and part of my life, is my introduction to the pop-punk revival of 2020. During that time, we were in our homes during COVID, so MGK decided to pioneer the revival of the pop-punk movement with the help of Travis Barker of Blink-182. And I was all into that movement when I was growing up. Trippie Redd released a rock album. Jaden released a rock album, which is the song you just heard. MGK pioneered it. Black Bear. All these artists were helping to get pop-punk back on the map, which I respect it deeply. I probably listened to that song you just heard off of Jaden's album, Tell Me About Tomorrow, at least 10 times, actually. That's how much I like this song. Alright, let's get to number 4.
I gave you all of me for none of you. Something that I don't ever do. You made me feel like I'm not good enough.
So, we're back into the sad stuff. I know, I'm sorry, but the next one will be upbeat, pinky promise. But, Best for Me by Kid LAROI. This was one of the first unreleased snippets I heard before it came out. And it holds a special place in my heart because, one, their lyrics relate to that dark period I was going through during high school where I was beginning to think people were fakes. And it got me all rageful and bitter. One lyric in particular in that was, "You made me feel like I'm not good enough." There was one friend in particular, who I won't name, that made me feel like I wasn't good enough and that no one cared. But as I said, I revived myself from that dark period and got out of that mindset through music and therapy. Best for Me is super relatable to that dark period I was going through. Now, let's get to number 5.
Polly wants a cracker. Think I should get off her first. Think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch. Isn't me, have a seat, let me clip.
Alright, Polly by Nirvana. What makes this song part of my personality is because this is actually one of the first songs I ever sang at an open mic night. The story goes, it was 2018. I was 11 years old and a new musician at Mocha Lisa's in Clifton Park, New York. When it was my turn to perform, I didn't have a guitar on me, so a guy loaned me his guitar. I didn't know how to play properly back then, so I only used the frets to play a one-fingered version of Polly. I stunk, but the people still loved it, and one guy even said I sounded exactly like Kurt, especially on the "Is it May? Have some say, let me clap your dirty rings." That comment still has an impact on me. Alright, now it's time for number 6. This one you're gonna love.
Never let them tell you you're insane. We don't play by the rules. No way, no way. Shit ain't been the same since you changed. Just to tell you the truth. No pain, no gain. You thought it was certain what you put in my cup. Girls like you are trouble, you just get what you want. Would've said I love you, but it's saying too much.
Alright, Well, I See You Again by Tyla, Yaweh. It's another recent favorite of mine that I've been listening to a lot. What makes this song part of my personality is because this was one of the last songs I listened to with my friends down at the farm, or as I like to call them, my super farming besties, before I had to move to Kent. And my last day of work was in early August. It's August 8th to be exact, and I played this song every day until I left. That was a very emotional week. As you can tell, I'm about to break down on thinking about them, because my friends down at the farm were the first people I could truly be myself around. I couldn't be myself around anyone else apart from them. Wow, you just got an upbeat song, and you got a sad story behind it. All right, number 7, let's do this. Speedometer by Malone. This is another song that makes me me because during my time at the farm, this was another song I would listen to while I would work with my super farming besties. Much to their annoyance, of course, and Post Malone is my #1 biggest musical influence ever. I love how he blends all these different genres into one super incredible, unique genre. Country, hip-hop, R&B, pop, rock, metal. He has done several different songs across several different genres, and this is off his most recent album, Austin, which is his real name. This is a Fleetwood Mac type song, which is another favorite band of mine, and this is his You Shook Me All Night Long. All right, now, coming in at number 8, we got one that I'm sure you know and love. Let's do it. Number 8 is a very, 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 very special one to me. Everyone has the albums they listened to all the time when they were teenagers. For some, it's Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. For others, it might be Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. For me, that album was Neonsarc by Trippie Redd. In particular, this song. I listened to this song, no kidding, at least 48 times since it came out. That's how much I like it so much. I love the energy behind the song. I love the feel you get. It sounds like it could be at the end credits of a movie, and the lyrics are relatable. Running from my demons, get away from me. I promise I won't find you the end. Oh. It can be related to anyone fighting their demons or whatever they're going through, just like I was going through during that dark time in my life. All right, we're halfway, almost done. Number 9, let's do it.
During the cut. Want you to tell the truth to me, even though it hurt to know. And I look back before I leave, because it hurt to go. I'm deep in these streets, need you to clean my dirty soul. I thought my past wouldn't bother me, but that's what hurt the most. Break your heart, you better not put your trust in dirty hoes. I clean the scene, but my shooter got a dirty pole. Don't leave a witness on the scene.
All right, Dirty Soul by JayDaYoungan. This is probably the most emotionally impactful track to me on this list, or any posthumous release for that matter. All posthumous releases are part of my personality because it always hurts my heart when I hear about a young artist passing away in their prime. So I always go check him out out of remorse. XXXTentacion, who himself was assassinated at the age of 20 in 2018, said it best. Your remorse is what makes you want to check him out. This song in particular talks about how JayDaYoungan wants to be remembered. He wants his legacy to live on, and he's come to peace with death. He will be remembered as one of the top artists in the world, along with all the posthumous artists in my life that I've listened to that have passed. All right, for this last one, Dr. Snyder, I got something special for you. Let's do it.
Baby, won't you lay with me? You know I'm ballin', shoot the three. You broke my heart to a million pieces. And you know I'm finna slide, cause you know I'm a demon. You heard me when you say we ain't speaking. And you say you was with your friend, but you just with the scene. That nigga wanna be me, I wait to be. If I catch that nigga lagging, I'ma shoot him when I see him. Nah, oh nah, oh nah.
All right, as I said, this last song on this list, number 10, is the most special one on this list to me because I wrote it. Yeah, I wrote it, I produced it, and I sing the first 2 verses and the hook. Funny story about how the song came together. I was messing around on Vocal, which is an auto-tune platform, and looking for different sounds to try, and I saw a beat that sampled the song Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, so I figured I'd hop onto that beat and leave 2 opens for a possible artist to feature on. So, I contacted Gil2XX, which is the verse you just heard on Instagram, after hearing his music, and figured he would be a perfect addition to give this track the final touch. He said yes, and the rest is history. You now got that song that you just heard, which is unreleased. It comes out sometime in November, so stay tuned for that. So these were 10 songs that made me, me. The assignment for my music class was to create a list of songs and put it in video form about what songs make us, us. Hopefully you guys like it and you get a better taste of my personality, and hopefully I get a good grade on this assignment. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. We are trying to reach 2K subs before the year ends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vid. Goodbye.